Welcome back to the Budding Author Podcast, the tormented writer's top 5 struggles and how to maybe, possibly, fix them. Writer's block, the invisible wall of doom. We've all come across it. The struggle, of course, staring at a blank page for so long that you start to wonder if you've accidentally turned on the screensaver in your head, and that is your empty imagination. Solution: try the kitchen sink method. Write absolutely anything, even if it's just I have nothing to write, over and over until your brain gets so bored it produces an actual thought out of self-preservation. Also effective, bribing yourself with snacks for every paragraph you've completed, or pretending your houseplant will die if you don't write 500 words. Plants respond quite well to existential threats. There is another option. I know that you've seen the Finish My Line challenges. We're running those every week. They come out on a Monday to be completed by a Friday, and then we pick out a winner. Once you get into the action of finishing that line, you've started yourself writing, and then you can sort of use it like a writing prompt if you like, and then move on and carry on from there. I would love to have novels written from my prompts and Finish My Line. That would be great. Number 2, self-doubt, your brain's favourite hobby. The struggle, of course, that special voice in your head that whispers, Shakespeare would never use that adjective, and maybe your true calling is something else, like being a YouTuber. Solution: create a dartboard featuring your inner critique's greatest hits. Remember that Hemingway also thought he was terrible while writing and drinking himself into oblivion. Try reading your old grocery lists with dramatic flair to remind yourself even mundane writing can sound profound with enough confidence. Yeah, sometimes it's the way you read it back to yourself. If you read it back to yourself with energy, then it always sounds better. 3, time management, a mythical concept. The struggle, of course, somehow finding time to write between doom scrolling social media, binge watching shows, and that thing called earning a living. The solution: set a timer for 20 minutes of writing and pretend your laptop will explode if you stop. Just like the Speed movie, isn't it? Announce dramatically to your family, roommates, pets that you're entering the writing zone, while wearing a special hat that signifies interrupt me only for blood or fire. Consider writing in an unusual place where distractions can't find you, like the bathroom or inside a blanket fort, if there's sufficient light and power for the laptop, of course. Number 4, editing paralysis, the infinite loop. The struggle, of course, editing the same paragraph over and over again until you've forgotten what the words even mean, and then looking back at the original and thinking, oh, well, actually, that was all right. That's a challenge. Solution: one option is institute a 3 strikes rule. So after 3 revision passes, you must release the paragraph back into the wild, as it were. Try editing with a fake British accent to make it more entertaining. Set an actual timer, and when it dings, your sentence is officially good enough. What is perfect? It's down to personal perception. Some people will think it's great, others perhaps not so great. You can't please everybody. 5, finding your voice, the literary identity crisis. The struggle oscillating between sounding like a Victorian governess, a beat poet, and the instruction manual for assembling Swedish furniture. It's difficult to have a consistent voice, particularly for early writers. Solution: write as if you're explaining your story to your most judgmental relative at a Christmas dinner. Urgency creates authenticity. Try method writing by dressing up as your main character while you work. Neighbours might talk, but I mean, depends who your main character is, of course. Accept that your voice is probably just you, but with better grammar and fewer verbal tics. And remember, even Jane Austen probably had days when she thought, does this sound too much like me trying to sound like Jane Austen? Have a go with that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you like more videos like this? Writing tips and advice and author experiences are massive. They've been a massive help to my writing, and I'm sure they will be for you too. So check out those and like, comment and subscribe on the channel. Thanks for watching.